We know very well that we are in summer break. And we know very well that summer break has only maybe a week or 2 weeks left before we go back to school. Officially, every child here in the UK is going to primary school, secondary school, college or university. It's not your choice. If you don't send them, they will come and knock on your door and they take them and they take the child away from you. But not every kid is going to madrasa to learn the Quran and the Sunnah and to learn Arabic. Lots of parents neglect this aspect. Lots of parents are unaware of the importance of educating your children from a very young age, from as young as 5, 6, 7, Alif, Ba, Ta, Quran, Islamic studies, bit by bit. Some of them only realize they have to do that when their child is 15 or 16, when it's almost kind of too late. Too boring for them to go to madrasa with little kids and learn Alif, Ba, Ta. They don't want to do that. We have this experience. Lots of students come to us, the madrasa, at the age of 16, can't read a letter in Arabic, doesn't know what La ilaha illallah means. Why? To blame the parents before anyone else. And then he doesn't want to stay. Why? Because you have to put him in a beginner's class with 6, 7, 8 years old. He's learning the very, very basics of Islam. So he leaves the madrasa after a week or 2. What future does this person have with Islam? It is very important to make sure that your children attend the madrasa. They learn as much Arabic as they can, as much Quran as they can, and as much Islamic studies as they can. For Islam is in their hands when it comes to the future of Muslims in this country. Today we're doing our best as adults, but if we don't equip them very well, if we don't educate them about Islam, the true authentic Islam, who's going to teach them about Islam? Who? Ikhwat al-Iman in Islam, this is a collective duty. Make sure your children go to any madrasa, as long as this madrasa teaches the Quran and the Sunnah of our Rasul sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. This is very, very important. Even if they go once a week, some of you say, I can't send them twice, 3 times, it's too much for them. They have 5 days a week school, they have football, they have swimming pool, they have this, too many activities. And you leave madrasa last? Is Quran less important than swimming or sports? At least once a week, 2 hours a week will teach them the basics in few years' time. From the age of 6 to the age of 12, if they attend only 2 hours session, madrasa, a week, this will gain them lots of knowledge in few years' time. It's enough for them to know what Islam is and how they should behave as a Muslim. But if you neglect that, then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, يَا أَيُّهَا الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا قُوا أَنفُسَكُمْ وَأَهْلِيكُمْ نَارًا وَقُودُهَا النَّاسُ وَالْحِجَارَةُ. O believers, save yourselves and your families from the hellfire. The fuel for this hellfire is what? وَقُودُهَا النَّاسُ وَالْحِجَارَةُ. The people and stones. You do not want your daughter or your son or your grandson or your granddaughter to be the fuel for Jahannam. So therefore, Ikhwat al-Imani wa Islam, it's a major responsibility. Do not belittle that 1 hour or 2 hours a week of madrasa, where they learn Alif, Ba, Ta, how to read the Quran, Islamic etiquettes, Islamic studies. This is very important. I see it today. I've been teaching in madrasas for nearly 15 years now, walillahi alhamd. I see it today. I had some students, when they joined our madrasa, different madrasa, not necessarily this one in here, they joined it for like 1 year or 2 or 3. Now I see them, mashallah, 18, 17. Wallahi, I see that Islam in them. Though perhaps they're doing some wrong things, but the Islamic identity is rooted in them. Why? Because they attended the madrasa at least for 2 or 3 years. Their parents invested that time. And now you see the Islamic identity. When they do something wrong, they have iman to remind them that it's wrong, I'm a Muslim, I shouldn't do that. This is the basics that we need to instill in the future of Islam. The future of Islam are Muslim youth, Ikhwat al-Iman Islam. So it is very important to make sure your children are joining madrasa. If they are old enough, they join college. There is other activities for young Muslim men and young Muslim women, walillahi alhamd.